Kevin, this is Marissa. How are you?
Good, how you doing, Merissa?
I'm well.
So what? You give me a call. Saw my message.
Yeah, I saw your message. So what did you have in mind?
Well, I'm hoping we're going to be discussing some things, some plans to help get us more people on the ballot at convention. And as you can tell too by how many people are running, we have a complete shortage of people that are running right now.
Yep.
So I was hoping that I could help you get on the ballot for another office if you're interested, and we can work together on this, and help grow the party. I don't know what your city's requirements are like or how many you've gotten so far or anything of that nature. But I know we're well on our way of reaching our number for ballot access. I just wanted to see where your head was at.
When I ran for office, if you recall, I asked you 3 times if you were going to run for governor, and you said you were not.
I didn't know if I was going to run or not.
Well, my understanding is that you were already planning on it with people, and you just weren't telling me the truth. Secondly,
no, I wasn't at all. My job changed. Something happened at my work that made it possible for me to do this. I was out before because I had work problems.
Okay, well, secondly, the reason why I had issue with what you guys were doing at the AZLP is because those type of decisions of using authoritarian practices to try to regulate candidates are going to discourage people from wanting to run for office. We've always, like last election cycle, we had plenty of people that wanted to run for office. It was the rules of having to get so many signatures that affected the ballot, but adding more rules on top of that is going to cause people to not want to run for office. We currently have people running for office, but you guys won't list them on the website. And so that discourages people from wanting to run. That's the whole issue that I've had, is that the decisions you guys are making on the AZLP are making people not want to participate and not want to run. Whereas you and I having a strong run could have caused the party to get excited and cause people wanting to activate, and it could have been a good thing for the party. But instead, it's turned into something that's caused people not want to participate. The third thing is that people don't have an appetite for being part of a party that's kind of virtue signaling to socialism. And so you running on clean money kind of causes people a good chunk of people that are libertarians to not want to participate because they didn't come to the Libertarian Party to have a party that doesn't follow our principles. And I know you disagree with that, but that's a big part of it. And then the last thing is that Mike Shipley has turned a lot of people off from wanting to participate. He's offended just about everyone he works with. And, and has purposely stood against people to have them not work with them. Chad is a good example of that. Chad was a great volunteer in the party, and he doesn't want to have anything to do with it as long as Shipley's around. And so the combination of these factors...
I know Shipley turned Chad off. I talked to him about that myself.
Well, I mean, even the things that he does to me, the combination of all those factors makes people not want to participate. So I don't have an appetite of growing a party that has anything to do with socialism whatsoever. So it is not, I don't want to participate in a party that runs clean candidates. So having you run as governor and get the nomination doesn't interest me in being part of the party whatsoever. And having Mike Shipley running the LivSop caucus doesn't interest me whatsoever. So my mission of running for governor now is to make sure that we don't have a clean candidate that gets the nomination. I don't have an interest in running for another office if you're staying on clean money.
Okay. Well, it's a long process. We'll see what happens if I end up being clean or not, but that's a whole nother debate, but it's a long ways off, because as you said yourself, this is a long process. We've got 8 months for the primary, so I don't disagree with you on the Mike socialism stuff, so we're on the same page there, but
Yeah, and in addition to that, with Nick Sarwark, he's refused to call any of that out, and now he's running a campaign where I had to call him out to just get the word liberty on any part of his campaign. those are not a good combination of things to have if we want to grow the party and get people excited about running for office. That's a good combination to get people to not want to participate. So I don't have, with those shenanigans existing, I don't have an interest in growing the party until those things go away. And once we want to become a party that we're representing our principles again, I'm more than happy to grow the party at that point.
Okay, I understand, Merissa. I look forward to hopefully us getting to work together and grow the party here at some point. 'Cause I know we both at the core want to see this party exceed and grow. So.
Well, let go of the clean money, let go of Mike Shipley, and we can talk.
Mike's his own person. I don't control Mike.
I understand, but he's a big part of your campaign, and by being part of your campaign and having the Libstocks endorse you, it makes it seem like you're part of socialism, and also with you being on clean money.
Let me separate it for you, because Mike's not part of my campaign. Mike just wants me. It's just like other people who have said they posted about me on social media. They're not part of my campaign.
He's making graphics for you.
People can make any graphics they want. I'm not asking them to make.
Well, that's being part of your campaign. There are other people that have offered to give me help, and I kicked them out of my campaign because I don't want those people associating with me. Jonah, for example. I don't want someone that thinks it's okay for grown adult 30-year-old men to pursue teenagers to be part of my campaign. I don't support pedophilia. So he's no longer allowed to assist in my campaign whatsoever. That's when someone's not part of your campaign.
I totally agree with you on that one, too. So. We agree on more than we disagree on, Merissa. I think you know that, too. But.
Well, these are my conditions. Get rid of the clean money, get rid of Mike Shipley, and get rid of the stupid rules that you guys created on the AZLP that prohibit full support for candidates. I'd also like to see the party start supporting the counties a little bit better, but that's not a condition. Those are the three things I have.
Well, I'm only one person, one vote on the county. For the AZLP, and it was already. I don't know if you're aware, but we had another discussion about changing the rules, and it didn't pass a few months ago. So.
Yeah, but you're very influential in that. So.
Yeah, but I disagree with you on the website stuff. So. It's not too much to ask somebody to put a website together so that we can help promote them.
I think that it's ruling with authoritarian ways, and I don't have an interest in supporting that. And I don't feel like I should be encouraging candidates to run in a party that's not going to actually support them. It should be a voluntary option as to how a candidate runs. As far as things like websites and things like that. If they're following our principles, we should have no issue whatsoever with anything else.
It is up to the candidates. They can do whatever they want. Those are the conditions to be on the state's website.
That's not the state's website. It's the Libertarian Party, Arizona Libertarian Party website. The state website will list them without a website. We have more rules than the state does now, which is ridiculous. So, well, those are the issues of why I think that people aren't wanting to join and run for office, and I don't have an interest in trying to convince people to run with those being issues. But I appreciate you reaching out to me, and when those things change, we can work together.
No problem, Merissa. As I said before, we agree on more than we disagree. You hit the three issues that we disagree on. So. But, let's get it going. I hope you guys keep getting Maricopa County party growing more, and look forward to seeing the convention.
All right, sounds good.
All right,
bye.